Let's go over Solo, a Star Wars story when it comes to some of the reactions for this movie. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, the Han Solo movie is now just 2 days away from its release date on May 24th. We are so close to finally seeing Ron Howard's vision of a Star Wars movie. Now, looking at all of the different reactions and reviews that we have been going over these past couple of days, this movie is seen as an average film so far. In fact, if you look at Rotten Tomatoes from the initial reviews, it's down to 70% as of right now while I'm filming this video, and the want to see is down to 40%. So I'm not quite sure how valid that really is when it comes to Rotten Tomatoes. I guess we'll have to wait and see exactly how everything rolls out once the movie's available to the general public. It shall be very interesting. However, one of the reactions is something that I do want to go over, in which all the reactions will be linked below in the description. Go ahead and check them out. One of which is that Solo, a Star Wars story, changes history for better and worse. Now, they did something similar in a sense with The Last Jedi by writer and director Rian Johnson. But how could they possibly do this in Solo, a Star Wars story? We do know that this movie is primarily a heist film. Now, the whole fact that this will be changing history for better and worse, this actually does raise a ton of questions that are actually left unanswered as of right now, until, of course, everyone gets to go ahead and see the movie. What could they possibly be doing in the Han Solo movie that changes history for both better and worse? Does it have to do with the characters? Does it have to do with the environments or some of the facts that we all know and love about the Star Wars franchise? What is happening? Now, we also have heard that Chewbacca is actually more centered on as a character above Han Solo, ironically. A lot of people have been referring this film as the Chewbacca movie as opposed to the Han Solo movie. So we'll have to wait and see. You know, we've heard all these different stories about Chewbacca in the past, and apparently we're going to get to see all of those different stories in this movie, which should be pretty exciting. I'm really pumped to see Chewbacca getting some action in this movie. But as far as changing history for better and worse, this really does bring up a lot of questions. Could this have to do with the Kessel Run, perhaps? Is there a twist with the Kessel Run for, you know, what we know it as right now? Now, the Kessel Run is going to be one of the main features within the third act or even the second act of Solo, a Star Wars story. Could that actually be affected by Disney and Lucasfilm? Could they be changing things around when it comes to the Kessel Run that we actually, you know, will be introduced to in this movie? The other thing is that maybe we have heard that this movie ends on an open ending. Could that have something to do with it? The possibilities are endless, and it really does raise a lot of questions for sure. Overall, guys, the Han Solo movie, to me, it looks like a fun adventure. I don't think that this film is to be treated, you know, and taken too seriously. It just seems like a fun ride that we should all enjoy. And I think, and I'm really crossing my fingers, that it does open up a lot of possibilities and connections to future Star Wars spin-off films. We have heard that Disney is planning on introducing the Marvel format, starting with Solo, a Star Wars story. Exactly how they do that, we'll have to wait and see exactly how that will be executed on film for Solo. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.